Hey, how you doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Welcome to Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. This is the fastest growing podcast, and we invite you to join the discussions with us. Look, it ain't no rules in the break room. This is where you let your feelings be known and your thoughts be heard. Think about it. At the job, in the break room, that's where everybody let loose, kick it, and be themselves. So that's what we want you to do. Let loose, kick it, be you in the break room. This is our platform to help move the culture forward together with our knowledge, experiences, which can influence and strategize to make a difference. But sometimes that require a little ratchetness, a little arguing, and being open-minded. Spread the word about Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Follow us on all social media. Let loose, kick it, be you, and let's hop into today's show. This is Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Yes, it is. Yes, it is on a Wednesday. How you feeling? Big Bink Show, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast, the fastest growing podcast going down right now with me, my main man Action Jackson, and my sister Shawnee. Today, I want to continue to talk about the guy that kind of came out of nowhere, and some of you have been following him for a while. I haven't. I kind of just got up on him. The Derek Jackson guy, the guy who is the relationship expert, the guy who is giving advice to people on how to better their relationship / marriage. I think he's married to the. I think he's married. So he came under fire because it found out that he was cheating. And this ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? People cheat all the time. Women cheat, men cheat. But I guess he painted this picture like he was the perfect guy. And here's you got people who write books. You got people who have shows. You got people who have, like the guy had his little forum, and he was telling people who and what not to do and the perfect way to have a relationship. And that's him and her right there. They look pretty happy to me. He's a decent looking guy. She's a decent looking woman. So they look kind of perfect, if you ask me. But, at the end of the day, he was doing his own thing, as well as other people who try to give directives on how people should live life and relationships. They do their own thing. Some of it's for the bread, some of it's for the show, and some of it is because that's just what that is. But everybody is taking a very very deep look at this guy. I'm not familiar with everything he's been saying. I know he done wrote a couple of books or whatever, but they was on him. Now, let me tell you what I was mad about. So I thought the wife, was she looked like she cool, looked like she a happy person, she looked decent. Even though on that picture looked a little suspect and she was like this, looked like she was saying, no, don't take that picture. See, look right there. Yeah, that she could have been in mid-sentence like, well, look at my lips and look at hers. Stop. No. Stop. You know what I'm saying? That could have been that. However, it seems like the internet, which has no chill, which always wins, thought it would be a great idea to talk about what she had on her head. I thought it was a hat, one of them knitted scarves hats, you know, but everybody made a big deal out of it. Action. Did you see this picture, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. I think she was just saying hi on everybody. In that picture, she just got caught with her hand up. She was saying hello to everybody. But yeah, they've been going in on her look, on how she presented herself in this situation.
Well, it's
Which
like go ahead, baby.
yeah, no, which I get. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I actually don't get. You know, if that would have been my wife, and I would have got her involved in a hostage video and made her come on, and while I explain myself and how I messed up, my wife is gonna look like 10 million. I mean, she looked like 10 million anyway. She's gonna look like 10 million 5 or something. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have just put my wife out there like that. And even if she would have been like, "No, I'm just coming on," I'd have been like, "No, baby, we gonna have to do something."
Well, we all know the bonnet exists. That's when you really, really, really get close to somebody, or you know, when you really get to that point, you know, that's when you farting around each other. That's when you telling people the truth that they feet stank. You telling them they musty. You telling them they breath stank. All that is around the same circumference as the bonnet. So when the bonnet comes out, and let's say you in the bed, you know, you feeling a little extra, and you hear the water running, you hear her in the shower, you pre-prepping, you under the cover, you take your clothes off, you sitting there, you watching TV. She comes out with that old grandmama gown on and that bonnet. It's an instant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like thinking, for me, it the way it even looks is like he like, "Hey, come on downstairs. We get ready to do this video." And she upstairs like she had no clue what was getting ready to happen. And I'm like, "No, man, that is not how you want to do it. That's not how you want to present this whole situation. You get ready to put your wife on camera. You get ready to put your wife out there, because I don't think from his platform that a lot of people knew his wife. They probably knew he was married, but they never probably had a chance to really meet his wife. And they say first impressions are lasting impressions. And this could have been the world's first impression, or first seeing his wife, and seeing and talking about this whole situation. So why would you present your wife in this light, in this situation, and not having her looking like 1 million? I mean, to me, it just does not make any sense, especially when you try to explain, "I cheated on my wife." And again, from a guy's perspective, now, ladies, don't get mad at me. It's just from a guy's perspective, when you see her and you see that look, how she's looking, you thinking to yourself as a guy, like, yeah, I can understand why dude probably stepped out, because she looking kind of like grandma right now. You know what I mean?
Originally, I thought it was a Kango hat turned backwards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, the coolie hat, the Applejack Scooby hat. I was like, man, she got that pretty high on the head. But here's the thing. It's a level of comfort. So when she took that picture, she felt comfortable. So maybe that's how she rocked. Wait a minute. We got the first lady of Media Room 360, Shawnee. Now, do you be at the crib wearing your bonnet like that? Oh, cut the mic on. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. What
I sure do. Hi, guys.
What the hell? Is that an activator? What the hell is that? Are you kidding me?
This is my bonnet. This is my bonnet.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You know, because Jesus saves us all. He saves all. And any issues that you have, you should take them up with God. That's between you and God.
Oh man, stop it!
You,
Stop.
God, and the hairdresser. So let me ask you this:
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
do you agree with the picture? Well, actually, that was him and her picture. They probably, I don't know. What? Go and get it out, dog. Go and get it out. Go and get it out. Males, you see this? Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Yeah, this is the bonnet. This is
like
the bonnet.
Looking like a library teacher.
I gotta take these glasses off though. Yeah,
I can't even look. I'm sorry.
I mean, but we family, we fart around each other. What's the problem?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and you just proved the point. When you get to
Shoot,
that point,
wait a minute, Bink, I done spent the night at their house and took my whole wig off. And I'm like, look, I can't do it no more. So, let me put my glasses back on because you guys don't understand. God heals everything.
Oh man,
bonnet lives matter. Bonnet lives matter. So let me say something because I always felt like Derek and his wife did this because they had something new coming out and it was some stunt to let me turn this light off so y'all can see my eyes. Well, maybe not. I look like the grandma and the big bad wolf. But so they did this because it's a stunt. There's something else coming. So I just want everybody to know that here at Media Room 360, Bonnet Lives Matter. And if you would like to make a donation to us, you can Cash App us at $ Media Room 360. Matter of fact, let me put this up there for you because bonnet lives do matter. They matter. And the doors of the donation bin is open. So all you have to do is
you know what you remind me of? You know what you remind me of? You remind me of back in the day when people used to have Jerry curls and had to wear that to keep them curls fresh.
Yeah, they had to go to bed with them things on.
Listen, this is a satin cap. This is satin. This is not a plastic black Jerry curl juice bag. This is a satin cap, baby. It is satin, baby.
Is that the kind you wear in the shower, or is that the
No, you sleep in this so your hair doesn't get messed up.
Yeah, so that's when you come out the shower, and I done already pre-prepped, and you come out with the bonnet, and I just turn over and just go.
No, you come out with the bonnet, the robe. I wish I had it, and you do the Bruno Mars. How you doing? Where you at? Don't say that.
I mean, look, if she taking pictures with her bonnet on, she's super duper comfortable. I'm talking about the wife of the Derek Jeter dude. Jackson dude. If she got her bonnet on, maybe that's just how she roll. Again, I thought it was a backwards Kango, so I thought we just saw the front of it. But I mean, they got to be super. They married, so they got to be super duper comfortable. And maybe she don't care what the public think. She made a video, right, Shawnee?
She did, but she made a video, and then in her video, she had a hat on with her little hair sticking out, still looking homely. And she didn't have look like she didn't have no bra on, look like her cheeks was touching her knees. I said, wow.
No, because see, I saw this morning on our new morning show here on Media Room 360 with my man Mike. She was in that red dress.
Oh yeah, let me show you those pictures. I have those pictures.
Yeah, she was in the red dress. She could get dressed up. She could get fly if she wants to get fly. Again, she didn't. It wasn't presented like that. Like I said, she got caught at the last minute on this whole situation.
She did not get caught at the last minute on this whole situation. Let me explain something to y'all. She did the same thing that I did. I sat there. I thought about it because I really wasn't even feeling doing the show tonight because I was tired. I wanted to go lay down in my Tempur-Pedic. I saw the video that I sent y'all, and I said, you know what? I'm going to surprise everybody tonight and put on my bonnet to help us get some more views and likes, and maybe, just maybe, somebody will hit our Cash App up. Like I planned all this. Didn't I text y'all and say I got a surprise for y'all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. when we got on here, I didn't have this bonnet and this glasses on. Y'all didn't know what I was gonna do or what the surprise was. So her and Derek did the same thing I did. I sat there. It was a calculated move. It's a plan, and I'm waiting for the cash app to start going off because we need your monies to keep these fine quality broadcasted shows going on Media Room 360.
So let me ask you then: if you feel that was calculated, was the cheating calculated?
I don't think he cheated. I don't. Well, it was a story that came out that said that she would sit up and watch him have sex with women.
Hey, that's all right.
Hey, good Bonnet, good Bonnet.
They really get down together. They home teams. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Let me show you these pictures. I'm gonna put these pictures up here. And then he put a post up today, slander me, not her. Boy, go sit down somewhere. I mean, come on.
He got like 3 million followers, right?
He has a lot, but see that last book that this is what this is behind. Because at the end of that video that he put out today, where he's talking in third person, he says, well, I wrote a book on it, Heal Together Without Hurting Each Other. Well, the issue with Heal Together Without Hurting Each Other is it only has a 2-star rating. Okay. It's been out since February. Can y'all see that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't?
No, not yet.
I can't now.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. So this is the book, Heal Together Without Hurting. It was released February 26, 2021. Okay. So
that's him and his wife?
Yeah, that's her.
She look good from right here, but the picture real small though.
I mean, when she got on some makeup and stuff, it's the wedding day. We know how to do it. So, and then other than that, see, he has these other books too. Don't Forget Your Crown. What is this one? Things She Wishes You Understood. I don't think any men bought that book. Did y'all buy that book?
No,
would you buy that book?
I'm waiting on it. I actually ordered it, and they said it's on back order.
Okay, here it is. He has Single Mothers. I remember when this book came out. Don't Forget Your Crown. I believe, if I'm correct, that was his first book, or one of them. And I remember he would be on Facebook showing, how he was sending them all out. Then he did Single Mothers Are for Grown Men Only. Well, a grown woman is for a grown man. I'm just saying. I don't know, but they ate that up. Then I Still Deserve It. Affirmations for women who refuse to give up. Why do I need an affirmation from a man? I mean, why I need an affirmation from you? How you gonna give me an affirmation as a woman? I mean, what do you know about being a woman? That's like me telling you how to be a man. Or telling you what men think. You sitting up telling me, no, Shawnee, this is how men think. I'm like, no, this is what men are thinking. I'm not a man. I don't have any testosterone. Let's see this.
I mean, he got a lot of books though. He making some dough. Look at his book. I mean, we in the wrong game. We need to start writing a book.
His pen game must be off the chain.
I mean, he's just telling them what they want to hear. It's no different than a man that just run game on you in person. He just writing it down and somebody want to sit down and read it and they okay with it. I mean, really, how you gonna talk so bad about men? Because to me, he just really, he's the opposite of that other man that be telling the women that they ain't no good. And, if you a baby mama, don't nobody want you. You got children and you over 40, you ain't gonna get a man. And I'm just trying to figure out at what point do ladies realize that this all game.
Yeah.
That's one man talking.
His own house ain't even in order. How he gonna sell something and his own house ain't even in order? Whether this is pre-planned, whether it's not. The messing around wasn't pre-planned. He had an affair. He did something in his relationship that was wrong. Because Mel's just said the side chick got some more info to come out. So he did
alleged side
What does
chick.
she look like? Where is she?
Because I don't know. I don't have a picture of her, but I agree with Stay Hall. He is a bootleg Steve Harvey. Because even when Steve came out with that book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. How you do that?
No, it's think like
Or whatever. Think like a man, act like a lady. Whatever it is. How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Steve, he made money. I'll tell you that. The movie was good.
About to say, he made a movie.
The movie was good. The movie had the movie did well. It had all these storylines, all these scenarios, but I mean that it's like when your parents tell you when you're young about Cinderella and you grow up believing that some prince is gonna show up and sweep you off your feet. You just gotta go through it yourself. Meet somebody, have your experience with them. Stop trying to, reenact something that's made up in your head or something that somebody planted in your head about how it's supposed to be. You know how you want to be treated, so just stop settling for foolishness. I mean, I had to do that.
What made him an expert? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Everybody buying his book.
What made him an expert on me, on guys, on telling women how we are and what they should be looking for? I don't get that. Like I said,
You talking about Derek Jackson? What made him an expert?
Yeah. What made him an expert? I mean, he started writing all these books on relationships and everything else. And like I said, you don't even got your own relationship in order.
Well, because what he did was when he did that first little post on Facebook. Yeah, that's her doing her video. So you see, she got a hat on. I should have put my tomorrow. I'm gonna wear my camo and my little maroon hat too.
That's her. I mean, okay.
Right. That's the wife. Yeah, that's her. But
she just woke up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, with 2 saxophones behind you. Oh my God! Come on, y'all. Yeah, this is stage. This is all stage. This is calculated. This is all of that. This is all of that. They are playing us, and we just steady talking about them. Lord have mercy. We just steady talking about them. See, now here they are. This is her without her little bonnet. That's her.
Oh.
Now look at them.
The one in the red dress is the one he cheated with?
No, that's his wife. That's her.
That's his wife.
That's the same person?
That's her without the bonnet. That's her without the bonnet.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to say like that. She needs to say dress
like that. But look, it gets better. Let me show you what they're pushing right now. Let me show you this. This is their little agenda right now. And when I saw this, that's when I said, oh no, this is some shucky ducky quack quack right here. Now look at this. So she started this whole thing, Bitter Roots. It started back in February or something, Bitter Roots. Now look at how she dressed right here. Now from there, she went from that red dress to that. When y'all ever seen me dressed like that? Y'all ain't never seen me put on nothing like that, but y'all done seen me put on a red dress, right?
Yeah, she looked like one of them ladies from one of them people from Hidden Figures. That's what the one of them.
Yeah. And then look at them over here in church, Ephesians 5:19. He's standing up there with his hands up, and she sitting there looking homely.
Well, if they did stage this, they did a good job because, like you say, we talking about it, and we gonna milk it, and everybody's gonna try to find that angle to get at dude. So that was a very nice, calculated move. If it ain't true,
Billy, you don't like my bonnet?
Billy, I'm with you, Billy. I can't take the bonnet. I'm trying not to look at it.
I got my bonnet. What's wrong with the bonnet? What is wrong with the bonnet?
No, you gotta go. You gotta go. What's right with the bonnet?
It protects your hair.
Okay, but that's it when you're going to sleep. Are we getting ready to go to sleep right now?
No, we're not about to go to sleep, but hey.
Shout out our sponsor, our partner Kevin Kirksey in the building. Kevin Kirksey, what you think about the whole bonnet thing, man? going in on the young lady, man.
Kevin, I think you need to make some Kevin Kirksey bonnets. This is the time. This is the time.
I was just about to say that. Kevin Kirksey bonnet challenge, hashtag Kevin Kirksey. Dog, just like Mimi did with them shower rods a couple of years ago, and shower rods sold out of Lowe's and Home Depot. We got an opportunity to do the bonnet challenge. Billy already did the hashtag, the bonnet challenge. I think
bonnet lives matter.
I think you should start it up, Shawnee. We should take this broadcast and everybody should see this.
Well, if you're just tuning in, you have checked into Big Bink's Break Room podcast on the Media Room 360 platform, where bonnet lives do matter. And to continue providing this fine quality programming for you, we are asking that you cash app us at $ Media Room 360 to continue the Bonnet Lives Matter movement. Okay?
We only need $8,000. That's all. We got 8 racks. We can get everything popping.
As a matter of fact, we even changed the name for the day. It's Big Bink's Bonnet Room.
Yeah.
Big Bink's Bonnet Room. Yeah. We have other fine quality programming on this station, and we're going to do the bonnet challenge across all of the shows. So
we just need everybody with a bonnet, male or female. It don't matter. Take a picture in the bonnet. Hashtag Media Room 360, Big Bink's Break Room podcast, and we'll share them pictures across the world. You got to have your bonnet on.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Oh man!
At least I didn't put my pink bonnet on. And see, I got the black shirt on, like I see. You can make it coordinate. I have a pink bonnet too, with the little scarf. Yes.
That's too much, man.
Hey, speaking of, this is kind of related, but it's kind of unrelated. Speaking of, think like a man and cheating on your wife and writing books on scamming people. Not scamming people, but just speaking of this climate we in right now with this story. Comedian Gary Owens, who was in Think Like a Man, was married to a black woman. He's been married to her for I don't know how long, but they about to get a divorce.
Oh wow, that don't surprise me.
Like it's but guess who name came up? Check this out. Guess who name came up in the rumblings of why possibly things went south for Gary Owen and his wife. I'll give you the initials. CJ.
No, she said
Jordan.
No.
Yes.
No, she shot that down. She shot that down on her live.
The name still came up. So look, when there's smoke, there's fire, and it's getting hot, baby. So we ain't heard the last of that.
Claudia Jordan.
No, I'm not going in on my girl. That's my buddy. I ain't going in on her.
She ain't been on this show.
I'm out of that conversation.
I know that's right.
Did we invite her? We invited her
several times.
She didn't come.
Reached out to her people, and I'm just saying,
So hell,
that ain't me.
She did that. Media Room 360. So
I'm out of the conversation. No, she already shot that down. She said she ain't got nothing to do with that. But would she say, yeah, I'm the reason? Would she really say that if she was, because she don't necessarily have to be that she was sleeping with him. It could be that they were just having phone conversations. Maybe they went to lunch a couple of times. Maybe there was some kind of inappropriate behavior. That don't mean that. I mean, but who gonna say, yeah, well, I'm the reason why he and his wife are getting a divorce?
To her defense, I'm looking at her Twitter. She did post something March 22nd. What was that, Friday? Y'all, wait, what's today? Monday. That was Monday. She said, y'all seriously believe anything except the truth. So I don't know what that's on her Twitter. But where there's smoke, there's fire.
No, I told you, I follow her on IG, and every time she goes live, I'm on there with her. And she spoke on the issue before. I believe her. I mean, she does seem to me like a person that would do that. And plus, she's in a relationship right now. She's very happy in her relationship. So I know she wouldn't do something like that, especially if it's recent.
How you know that? She done did a Derrick Jackson on you.
I I know a lot of people that's happy. That don't mean they stay and put in their relationship.
Yeah, she done did a Derek Jackson on X. He said, "Oh no, she did." I mean, you know, I don't know because I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know what she did or what she didn't do. But
well, we welcome Claudia to come on the break room and set the record straight if she'd like to. But if she doesn't, all we can do is assume, and that's what journalists do, right or wrong. So you still fine though. Let me say that. You know, you still look good. But we definitely would like to hear from you, and we'll try to get action to invite you back to our show for the 13th time.
Yeah, for the 100th time.
And hopefully you'll come on.
You and your little PR person.
Yeah, Jintraga's cool too. Jintraga's cool too. Jintraga's cool too. I am. You know, seriously, like we cool people, and it's like like I said, I'll ask her, but from what I've heard thus far, it's the rumorville, and it's out there. But you know, love to Gary Owens and his wife. You know,
I hope they work it out.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Because I love Gary Owens. He's funny. I don't care what nobody says. Dude is funny. And you need to use your Google machine. Go back in time and Google some of his older stand-up stuff. Man, Gary Owens is funny.
He's not funny to me.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Man.
Well, you know what? He was funny, and then I met him in person and had to deal with him for an event, and then that's when he became not funny to me.
Why? Well, he wasn't funny in person?
No, you know when you get these artists to come in and you have to deal with them because they're doing the show for you. I was just like, no, I don't like his attitude. He kind of stank.
You know, that's how some celebrities are. We know that for a fact. Mm-hmm. He ain't no different than any other celebrity. We've dealt with stank celebrities before. All of us have.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, you ain't even. I was like, dude, you're not even a headliner. Are you serious? You're not even a headliner.
Yeah, he's cool. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not putting CJ's name in it though.
Well, it looked like you didn't have to put it in there. She already up in there.
Oh man. Okay, so anyway, about that bonnet.
Well, y'all still got a problem with my bonnet?
No. Just changing it up.
If we go on the trip together, like these trips we've been talking about, let's go on these family trips. When I come down for breakfast, this is what I'm gonna do. Or now I won't have these on. I'll put these on when we come down. Like if we go on a cruise or something, then I'll put these on. I'll have these on in my pajamas sitting there.
Oh, okay.
Is that better? Yeah, I get my Bruno Mars on. How you doing?
Yeah, that's more bona fide. That's way more bona fide.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. I'm gonna totally switch the subject. If you got more comments about the whole Derek Jackson thing, something we missed, make sure you hit us in the comments. The Village People. What do you think of?
Really?
Yeah, like
well, nice segue.
Yeah, since we talking about bonnets, you know.
What you trying to say, Bink?
You know, since we talking about bonnets, you know, they had their little costumes and stuff. So the Village People, very popular group in the 70s. They didn't have a lot of hits, but the hits that they had was huge. Mm-hmm. Macho Man. YMCA.
Macho Man.
In the Navy.
YMCA.
Yeah.
In the Navy.
Yeah, one more. I forget on that album. But I don't even know how many of them still alive. But the Hall of Fame refuses to induct them. And I think that's just a travesty. Isn't that bad?
Yeah, why not? Why they want to induct them? What's wrong with them?
I don't know. I guess they didn't meet the criteria. I'm not sure.
No, I mean, but they were basically though. I mean, that all those hits came off of one album, right?
But they still hits. I mean, you go to your kids' school and they having the pep rally for the little elementary kids. What they play? YMCA.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, they classics. But they only had that one hit album. I don't know if that justifies being in the Hall of Fame, along with people that have made hits after hits after hits.
So wait a minute. I'm reading this right here. The actual song YMCA has been inducted to the Hall of Fame, right? Right? Not the artist though. Just the song, because the song broke so many records when it was out. So that's in the Hall of Fame. But the Village People, the group, they're not. And I'm trying to look and see if it's a reason why here.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy.
Kathy said one hit wonders don't need to be inducted into nothing.
Nothing. Thank you, Kathy.
Nothing.
Wow. Thank you, Kathy.
I disagree. The songs they had were huge. The songs that they had are still being played today at any sporting event across America. Everybody's doing YMCA at halftime, like it's a no-brainer. When you put that song on right now, kids 2 and people to 88 years old, 8 to 80, young, crippled, and crazy, they doing YMCA and they know how to do it.
And know the words. Young man.
The song is in there, though.
The song is, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So the song rightfully made it into the Hall of Fame, but them as artists, no.
Well, maybe I know the lead singer name was Victor. Maybe him and The Weeknd can hook up and make a song dissing the Grammys. They better hurry up because I know Victor pretty old. So
I mean, if that's the case, we should put in I always feel like
somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
He only had that one song. So
Rockwell.
No, the Village People had at least 4. The dude. Y'all know that was Berry Gordy's son, and Michael Jackson sung on that song too. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, but I'm just saying like that. Kathy's right. It's even though it was just the one album, they didn't follow it up with nothing. They had nothing else after that. They lived off that check for a long, long, long time.
Woo!
I think they still living off of it.
And did they rotate members? I don't know, Mel. I think maybe they did rotate members because they had some different people on there at one time.
Yeah, that my neck, my back,
man.
Just like that.
See, there you go, Mel. Exactly, Mel. Do you think?
I'm laughing at Billy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take my bonnet off since it's bothering everybody, y'all.
It's a distraction.
It's a distraction.
Dude, the Village People had 8 albums. They did a Christmas album. They did a best of. They did a 20th century.
Look at that girl. Look at that. To do that hair, girl. Check that out. Yeah, but they weren't the hits.
They had 8 albums. So I'm big up. I'm team Village People because what they did revolutionized the music business, even though they don't want to acknowledge it. Even what Vanilla Ice did made it cool for white boys to rap. You know what I'm saying? It's only a couple of white boys. You can't name too many. Action. Name me 5 white boys that made a dent in hip hop culture. Give me 5. Anybody on the comments?
I got 5.
Start typing in the comments right now. 5. Go ahead, Action.
5. Let me see. Man.
I got 5.
You talking about Alone with Vanilla Ice?
I'm talking about Vanilla Ice is included. That's the first one I said because I said him.
Okay, Vanilla Ice.
That's
Come
right.
on.
You got Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else?
Come on, you know this.
Color Me Back.
No, that ain't hip hop. No, that's R&B.
That's kind of like R&B.
They R&B.
He work at a tire place right now. He about 300 pounds, by the way.
Vanilla Ice.
The lead singer of Color Me Back.
Color Me Back. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Come on.
Not sure what happened.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Vanilla Ice.
1.
Eminem.
2.
You got Third Base.
What's his name? MC Search.
Search.
Yeah, Search.
You got the Beastie Boys.
Oh, that's Beastie Boys.
You got
all three of them count.
You got Marky Mark.
That's 6.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. Oh yeah, Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. Yeah.
That's 8.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Oh, what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly.
He's really rock now, but I mean, he came out with
And then what's that other boy?
He had a song. Well, he was a song.
It's another one that he got.
Everlast. The jump around guy.
Not him. It's another song that was. I mean, it went hard. We were all
singing. By the way, we had two.
I would say Cypress Hill, but they Mexican. Are they claiming Mexican? Cypress Hill.
Them niggas black. DJ Muggs. Muggs is white, but
okay.
No, I don't even know if Muggs is white. Muggs might be. I don't know, but Irish or whatever. But Cypress Hill on the black side.
Okay.
It's a white boy that came
10 white
out.
Boys so far.
He came out in the 2000s. Well, and it was past. I'm gonna say that it was past 2008. In his video, I remember because I thought he was a black boy until I saw the video.
Yellow Wolf, the one with yellow hair. Yellow Wolf.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's another one. That's 11. Milkbone is 12. Milkbone only had one song.
Yeah. So I mean, there been some that influenced the culture though a lot. I mean, without a doubt, Beastie Boys take it down. I mean,
that's number one. They number one.
You stop right there. Beastie Boys, it. That first album that Beastie Boys came out with, man. Please, Paul Revere. Come on, man. That's a classic right there.
No, I definitely agree with that. Agree with that. I forgot all about them.
Yeah. So
I want to remember this guy. This song we played it in urban radio. Like it was a hit. It was a hit. Oh my God.
You got Bubba Sparks.
Oh, yeah, we forgot Bubba Sparks.
He had a couple of hits. Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That ain't who you talking about, Shawnee?
That's not who I'm talking about. Kamaya. Don't make me go get Kamaya. What's the rest of that song? Let me see.
Y'all help us out. Billy say Snow, Informer. Yeah, I remember that. We used to play that in school, Billy. I remember that. That's about 13 white boys so far.
Yeah. I mean, so it's been something that have touched the culture and have done a thing and moved it forward. Like I said, nobody more so to me or for me than the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys opened up the door for everybody.
I definitely will agree with that.
I can't remember this boy's name. G-Eazy. That's his name. G-Eazy.
Is he white?
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah, he did that. He did that. He rapped on whatchamacallit.
He got a couple of songs that he done had. I didn't realize he was white. I thought he was Puerto Rican. G-Eazy kind of took the place of Eminem because Eminem was like accepted by black people, and G-Eazy got Flow, and I know that song he did with Cardi, No Limit. Before that, he had another song. I can't remember the name of it, but he's been consistent. He's been consistent. He's been consistent. So shout out G-Eazy. We'll let him ride on the black train as long as he can. Yeah, we'll let him ride. We'll definitely let him ride. Billy said Everlast. Jamie said Third Base. MC Search and Pete Nice. Vanilla Ice, Beastie Boy. Yeah, everybody pretty much saying the same thing. Paul Wall. Hey, Erica, I didn't know you was on here.
Hey, Erica, girl, I didn't know you was on here either. Girl, what's up?
Paul Wall is cool too. Shout out my man. He's always been real cool with me ever since I met him. So he's always good people.
And I was thinking, what was my point with naming the white boys? Oh, well, I forget what the point was. The point was people like Vanilla Ice should be considered, in my opinion, to the Hall of Fame because after he did it, like to have a number one record. Now remember, he had a number one record on the Billboard chart, on the pop chart, on the urban charts, on the hip hop charts, and that's pretty much the only hit he ever had.
But he stole the beat and got sued.
Everybody steals the beat. Are you kidding me?
No, but he really jacked the beat and got sued. A lot of people
everybody.
A lot of people pay for the sample. He didn't pay for the sample. He just tried to jack that sample from Queen, and it was just like they ruined his career.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Was that song Under Pressure? Was that name?
Under Pressure by Queen.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah. You can play that video today, actually, and that video will be relevant today. Under Pressure by Queen. I mean, yeah, it really would be. So it's like, again, he jacked that beat and didn't pay for it. So
off the subject of, did you see that movie about Freddie Prinze? Did you see that movie? The documentary? It was a movie, and I forget the dude that played him, but dude looked just like him.
He did. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't want to see it about Queen.
I thought the same thing, but I guess you got to kind of halfway know about the group, and I did, but I still learned a lot. And then even if I didn't know about Queen, that movie was still interesting enough for me to watch all the way through.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Freddie Mercury was amazing. I don't care what nobody said. Queen as a whole, as a group, Freddie Mercury, just from an artist perspective, man. Come on, man. Freddie Mercury was amazing.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Simply amazing, and he was an incredible artist. I mean, look at how they pack stadiums, man. You can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? He was packing stadiums.
What was that? USA for Africa?
Beyonce can pack a stadium.
Nah. Well, you know what? In today's day, maybe so. But for what Queen used to do, like just think of the USA for Africa.
Yeah.
Run DMC was on that show. Aerosmith, Queen. If you go look at that movie and look at all those people,
Thank you, Billy.
It had to be like 100 million. Like
I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna check it out in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
Man, I can listen to Queen anytime, man, from a music perspective, man. It's just, again, the music. Okay, take the tea off. The tea is ready.
That's the alarm.
Is that Freddie Mercury? I thought that was Freddie Mercury. Like,
no, that was the alarm. Somebody opened the door. I hope his ghost don't show up over here because he's gonna have problems.
Yeah, Queen did the soundtrack for, what was that first movie? The movie that guy lives forever. Highlander.
All over my head.
Highlander, the movie Highlander. Any Highlander fans out there?
Wait a minute, she said, why Bink's trying to put BS in the Hall of Fame?
Kathy, you tripping? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Since we talking,
I'm on Team Kathy. I just want to say I'm on Team Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. I'm on Team Kathy.
I think people like E40 should be in the Hall of Fame. E40, he should be in the Hall of Fame because his dialect changed the face of lyrical hip hop.
What you laughing at, Actions?
What's wrong, dog?
Oh, she got that mama look.
Oh, you talking about Shani?
I was just trying to figure out what was going on because the alarm just went off and they just standing in the kitchen looking. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I know, but you got that mama look. Everybody knows that mama look like you. Like,
do we need to get a gun? Do we need to leave? What happened? You know?
Did somebody
break in?
Did somebody come in?
What happened? Okay. No, they trying to take the dog out and they didn't take the dog.
Okay.
They trying to take the dog to the backyard.
Next you go on Milli Vanilli.
You know what's funny?
But Milli Vanilli did have some hits.
Hold on. Y'all laughing? But I was just about to say Milli Vanilli need to be in the Hall of Fame. And it needs to be an asterisk by their name, right? And then you bring the original people who sung them damn songs. You get them in there and put them in the Hall of Fame too, just because. Because like Shani said, Milli Vanilli had a bunch of hits, even though they weren't singing it. And I think
it's true.
I think one of them is no longer with us, but they had some huge hits.
He committed suicide, but the funniest thing, he did.
Yeah, he did.
The funniest thing you will ever see in your life is when they went into a press conference and tried to convince everybody it was them. But
why did it even matter? Well, how did all of this even come out? Who was hating? Who was hating?
No, nobody was hating. It happened on national TV. They were playing off a CD, and the CD was skipping. It said, "Girl, you know it's girl, you know it's girl, you know." It was,
but other artists do that, and we ain't said that ain't them singing. We say that's not them singing in their performance, but.
No, but
they didn't even try to fix it. They was like,
this is what I'm saying. If you go back in your Google machine and you watch the press conference of them trying to convince everybody, they were like, because they're both from Germany, and they were like, it was us singing, Listen, girl, you know it's true. I love you. Yes, they were horrible. They were like, they tried to convince everybody, with a thick German accent. They were like, it was us singing. We were singing the song. Girl, you know it's true.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it, though. Oh
my God. It was hilarious.
They did Martha Wash the same way with that song, Everybody from Black Box. Everybody.
Oh, that's not her?
No, that's Martha Wash singing, but the girl in the video was a totally different lady. Martha Wash sitting up on the chair, singing.
Can y'all hear that? Oh, no.
I remember.
Oh, they ain't right. That ain't even right. They not right for that. That ain't even. They got them singing German on that. That ain't even right. Listen.
I remember this group right here, CNC Music Factory.
Yeah.
They got busted, and they did a concert when I was doing radio in Arizona, and they tracks started skipping in the middle of the concert, and they look clownish as I don't know what.
Exactly. CNC Music Factory. Martha Wash was singing for them too. Come on, let's work, baby. Yeah. That's Martha Wash.
But she agreed to it. If she agreed to, I'm not understanding what is the problem. If it's not, it's entertainment.
I don't know if she agreed to it or not.
But see, back then that was the thing though. Back then you could. I mean that was a huge thing because people were claiming that they could sing. And people weren't used to people using tracks and that being exposed. Even though artists, even back then, were using tracks to their music and performances. I mean, again, they try to play it off like they were actually singing.
It's entertainment.
Girl, you know it's true. Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. No, Milli Vanilli should not be in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. They should not be.
All right, we're talking about that. So here we go. Everybody in the comments, Action Shawnee, give me your top 5 that should get into the Hall of Fame that's not in the Hall of Fame right now.
Oh, I don't know because I don't know who's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know who's in the Hall of Fame. So that's a good show for tomorrow. I'll bring you top 5 that should be. I'll look at tomorrow.
Today's artists, ain't nobody going into the Hall until at least 5 years after whatever they retire, whatever. So let's just talk about today's crop of artists.
Lil Wayne should be there. Jay-Z should be in there. Let's see. I think my personal favorite. I think Method Man should be in there. Method Man is amazing. You don't think Method Man?
Hell no.
Are you crazy? Come on, man. The whole thing.
Are you just talking about the Hip Hop Hall of Fame?
I'm talking about Hall of Fame. Period. The recording industry Hall of Fame.
The whole Wu-Tang Clan could be in the Hall of Fame, man. The Wu is crazy.
They are crazy. You're right. Yeah, they are.
Don't hate on the Wu. Don't hate on the Wu.
I would say Dougie Fresh.
I don't know if he might be in there already.
The Fugees.
Fugees is a good one.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill should be
even though she had a lot of scandal around her too.
Yeah, she showed a shitload of records though, and that Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is probably the best body of work from a female artist standing in any genre.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. Like if Lauryn Hill would have stayed focused and Wyclef wouldn't have messed her head up. She was undoubtedly the coldest rapper alive, female rapper alive. I would have put Lauryn Hill against anybody. I would stack Lauryn Hill against anybody.
What about? I lost my train of thought, but Erica said Bun B and Scarface.
Not Bun B, but Scarface for sure.
See, I think we forget about how people impacted the culture. I think they in there already. Gladys Knight, she should be in there if she ain't. They better hurry up and get her in there if she ain't.
Patty LaBelle for sure.
I think when you talk about the culture and the impact of certain songs, I don't care if they had 1 or 2 hits. That one song, this artist right here, Too Short, they probably have to have a different.
What's my favorite word?
They probably have to. I'm not on the Billy train. I'm not on the Billy train. Can't get on the Billy train. Sorry,
they probably have to have a certain section for Too Short.
Yeah.
But Sir Mix-a-Lot should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
And not just the hip hop, the whole Hall of Fame.
No. How about Luke? How about Luke? Luke should be in it. Luke changed the game.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't
have a whole bunch of stuff going on.
If you don't read the book of Luke, I'm looking over here because I'm looking for the book. Usually I have a book handy when I talk about it. If you don't read the book of Luke, before you die, you will be missing out.
I hope painting for the people that's gonna die tonight.
You will be missing out on a great read. Luke is responsible for so much stuff and never. That's why he went so hard on the BET Awards when they gave him that BET Award a couple of years ago. Yeah. Because he did so much for people. And you can only find that out when you read the book about how he discovered Pitbull, how he discovered Trick Daddy, how he discovered Puff Daddy, how he discovered Big, how he discovered Lil Jon, how he was a DJ back in the 70s, how he lived in Overton, how he put a lot of kids through college that's in the NFL and NBA today, about how he fought for free speech and what he went through to make it possible for people to say all that bull crap they saying with them parental advisory stickers on their CDs today. Luke did that. And he had help from people like Bruce Springsteen that was like, hey, man, I feel what you're saying, man. I'm going to rock with you, Luke. You know what I'm saying? This dude had to go to court. He had to sit up in front of them people, had to create that story, had to have some damn good lawyers. And at the end of the day, people like that is what pushed the culture forward. So
but put that energy into something else. You did put all that energy into being able to say, pop that.
That's and
now we got a whole, put that same energy into getting the music industry to change the narrative for these urban artists and quit pushing them to talk about killing each other and all that. Because Bruce Springsteen ain't put out no song talking about shake them things. He kept talking about love and grass and growing and his pickup truck and guitar.
Luke did his part in the community.
You gotta remember the time, though. You gotta remember the time. Remember the time. No. It was a different time.
Michael
time.
Jackson, remember the time?
No, I'm talking about.
That should be in the Hall of Fame too.
No, I'm talking about remember the year and the time period when Luke was doing what he was doing.
I remember it. I remember it. But the thing is, it's like, I like Luke, listen to his music, all of that. But that same energy that you put in to be able to get them from stop banning you in the USA. I remember the album Banned in the USA. Do that to change it now, because you don't be sitting up hollering Black Lives Matter when police brutality. You haven't helped change the mindset. Yeah, Luke was a grown man, businessman, knew what he was fighting for when it came down to freedom of speech. Everybody doesn't really understand what freedom of speech means and how to use it. And y'all know that it ain't no way in the world, if you worked at the country station as a program director, you be able to play a country song that's talking about bend this beat over and suck my. They'd be like, no, we not playing it.
Speaking of that, okay, wait. You got to read the book to answer your question. You got to read the book. If you read the book, you'll have a different perspective on Luke. And I thought the same thing.
I love Luke.
You got to read the book though. If you ain't read the book,
I love him though. I love him.
But you got to read the book. And then you'll say, okay, I see what you're talking about. You might not agree with everything in the state of hip hop right now, what you're talking about, but you'll be like, damn, Bink, I didn't even know. Speaking of this, before we go, do you know what's a song? Hey, look at this. Do you know it's a song on the radio called Throat Baby? What the
yes!
What the
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's old Bink. That song been out for a minute.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's called Throat Baby. Like, what the fuck?
And that ain't the real name. They saying Throat Baby to be polite.
Yeah.
Now, at some point, like you said, Shawnee, niggas got to draw the line. I'm talking about, I agree with you there. You know what I'm saying? I saw that on the what you call it? The
media base?
No. When you got your radio on, they show you what it's playing.
Oh, on the
RDS. I saw it on the RDS. I said Throat Baby. And the whole damn song was
Throat Baby. Oh, that is called Go Baby. They say Go Baby on the radio. So the song that they put on the radio.
RDS, it said Throat Baby.
That's the name. But then on the radio edit, they say Go Baby. But yeah, it's Throat Baby. And Throat Baby is exactly what you think it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
Yeah,
and that's what's glorified now. And that's my point. It like it goes back to everybody was mad at the white lady for going up against Luke and fighting him on that. But look at where we are now. Look at where we are now.
I remember you could only say hell on the radio. Remember this? Broken glass everywhere. People boop on the station. No, they just don't care. But when that first time you heard him say pissing on the radio, I almost fell out. I remember being in the car with my mama. She had a 1976 Pinto, and I was in the back seat, and we was listening to WJPC, Chicago Southside. Y'all know what it is. That thing said broken glass everywhere. People pissing on. I was like, what? Oh my God. My mama cut that off, and she was like, I couldn't believe it. I was just looking at the radio like.
Yeah, and that ain't nothing now. That ain't nothing. They say they be letting everything slide on the radio now. It's like, wait a minute.
Couple of more years, you just gonna hear it all. I mean, they try to fix nigga. Be going, I mean, come on, man. If you're gonna do that, you might as well just say the damn word.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I don't know.
Shout out whoever made Throat Baby.
Yeah, that's just the whole fight though that's going on right now for real. And for real though, I mean the whole on the left side and the right side, the whole freedom of speech thing. I mean we are having this serious debate right now about freedom of speech and where the line is and where the line's not. So we'll see how that goes.
I mean, it's either Throat Baby or put it in one of my holes. I mean, like what? Jesus Christ. It's time to go. That's a good one.
On
that note.
Hey, don't forget Bonnet Lives Do Matter. If you would like to support our cause, just cash app us at Media Room 360. $ Media Room 360. All cash is accepted to help us continue this fine quality programming.
And don't forget, shout out our man Kevin Kirksey. Thanks, Kevin, for checking in. And I need some new T-shirts, Kevin. If you're still on here, Kevin, I need some new T-shirts to be rocking on the show and whatnot. One of our major sponsors, Kevin Kirksey. Got to shout out Lamont, JP Salsa. I still got a bunch of salsa in my cabinet. I'm about to get in some of that right now because I just bought some chips, and it's not just for chips. So JP Salsa and Lavish Winks. Do you have any on?
No, I don't have any lashes on. I have my natural. I just put some mascara on today. Because I had my bonnet on. I had my bonnet on.
Oh, yeah. The Lavish Wink and the bonnet wouldn't have went right. So, yeah.
I had my bonnet on. Got my bonnet. Let's see. When we get out of here so y'all can remember this. I want to take a picture.
Now, see, that don't look bad with your hair out. That looks like that. That looks like a look.
Yeah, actually, you look pretty good. That looked like a regular hat.
This is a bonnet. Oh my God.
It looked like the Applejack Scooby hat from Cooley High, just turned backwards. That's what it looked like.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bed in the break room. What you doing? Hey, what we doing?